update you on baby boy and like how he's doing. He doesn't feel like we're doing much. Anyways, we just went wedding dress shopping. Like it's already looking so cute. All his laundry and all this cute little clothes. Quite fits me anymore. Just like feeling so grateful. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. I just got home from my baby moon yesterday, so really excited to start up another vlog this weekend. Got home yesterday from our baby moon in Florida, and I planned on starting this vlog earlier today, but I just had kind of a chill day. Didn't do much today, just like hung out around the house, unpacked. You know, when you get home from a trip, you're like, you just need some time to decompress. So that's kind of what I spent today doing. So thought I would just start up the vlog now. I'm about to do some skincare and honestly just like get ready for bed. But we have a really exciting weekend this weekend. So it's Friday. We were on our trip from Saturday to Thursday. Kyle is still not home. He stayed in Florida because if you watched my last vlog, I kind of explained we went down to Florida a little bit early before he had plans for a bachelor trip in Destin with one of his best friends. And so we spent Saturday through Thursday together in 30A, and then he stayed in Destin and he's still there and he'll be there until Sunday. So he's had a very long trip. I'm sure that he is exhausted after spending a full 7 days now in Florida. But yeah, I came home by myself yesterday and I've just been like recuperating. Traveling pregnant and like this far along pregnancy is really, really hard and uncomfortable. And I went on 2 Florida trips this summer, which I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful for the trips. I had so much fun on both of the trips. Very glad I went on them, but let's just say I'm really excited to be like staying home in July and not be traveling a bunch. And just kind of like, I have just like nesting fever right now. Like all I want to do is just be home and like preparing for a baby. I've always heard that's a thing, and I swear you guys, it's so real. Like ever since June hit, like once I had about 2 months left until baby is coming, I just like, I don't know, I can't get out of this like nesting mode. Like all I want to do all day is just like organize and get things ready for baby. So yeah, I'm very grateful for the trips that we went on. We had so much fun on our baby moon, but I'm very, very happy to be home. And we have my baby shower next weekend. And yeah, just time to like get all things nursery ready. And speaking of nursery, my parents are coming over tomorrow and we are spending like the whole day just getting the nursery ready. And I'll talk more about that in just a minute. But I am about to do my skincare and I'm so excited for the sponsor of today's video, which is Primally Pure. I do want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. I have been a fan of Primally Pure products for so long now, and so when they reached out and wanted to work with me on a video, I was just like so excited. It was just one of those like pinch me moments. Like I would be purchasing these products whether or not I worked with them, so for them to also want to work with me on a video is so much fun. So I did want to talk about these products. If you guys have not heard of them, I'm sure you've heard all about Primally Pure, but they're amazing. Primally Pure's #1 goal is just to get natural skincare products into the hands of people all over the world. Their products are formulated using real ingredients derived from nature for maximum purity and potency, and they're made with certified organic ingredients that are sourced from family-owned farms whenever possible. They're all sustainably sourced, no artificial anything. Ever since becoming pregnant, I specifically have been looking for non-toxic products for my skin, and I heard, who was it that I think I heard talk about this? I think I heard Michelle Reed talking about Primally Pure a couple months ago, and I started looking into it. And I feel like there's a lot of skincare out there, products that claim to be non-toxic that aren't, and Primally Pure is 100% non-toxic. They use very minimal clean ingredients. You know exactly what's in their products. I don't know, I just could not recommend them more if you are also on the hunt for some non-toxic clean ingredient skincare. I'll show you a couple of their products that I got that I was really interested in. So the first one that I use for cleansing is their cleansing oil. I just have the one for normal skin. So basically all you do with this is you just rub, like massage the oil into your skin. It purifies, cleanses the skin, it gets all that gunk out of there, and then you can just like wipe it off with a washcloth. So that's usually like step 1 of my skincare routine. And then I go in with their clarifying serum. So all that's in this, like it has such clean ingredients, just like jojoba oil, marula oil, prickly pear seed oil, grapeseed oil, just whole natural clean sustainably sourced ingredients, and it smells so good, so clean and fresh. So I go in with this clarifying serum afterwards, let that sit, let that soak in, and then I go on top with their soothing cream. So their soothing cream is actually like this really pretty blue color. Obviously it doesn't go on super blue, but it just has tallow from grass-fed cows, jojoba oil, essential oils, wild lavender, vitamin E. So just again, all really, really good stuff for your skin, and you can trust that if your body's like soaking it up, that's all good stuff, especially with me being pregnant. Just for peace of mind, it makes me feel a lot better. And then my favorite product, which is just like so much fun to put on, this is their soothing mask. So you just put like a light layer of this mask onto your skin. I'll show you what it looks like. I actually was going to put on a mask tonight anyway, so I'll show you what it looks like on. Like I said, this is their soothing mask, so they do have other masks on their website that you can look into, but I find I always prefer to use masks that are a little bit more soothing. The first couple ingredients on here are just like raw honey, clay. There's again a lot of essential oils, healthy oils in here, and it doesn't feel like you're putting chemicals on your face, you know? It just feels like you're putting all good stuff on there. So I usually just put this on, let it sit for like 15, 20 minutes, just however long, and then just wipe it off with a washcloth, and your skin just feels so good and clean afterwards. Okay, I just wiped off that mask, just let it sit for about 10 minutes. My skin feels so, so good. It's not like super drying like some masks are. It feels just really nice afterwards. And then I'm going in with their clarifying serum. I just put a little bit onto my fingertips, just kind of dab that into my skin. And if I ever have any like extra product, I just rub it into my hands. And then I just let that sit probably for just like a minute or so, just like really soak it in before I go adding any other product on top. And then my last step, this has become my favorite stuff, especially after being out in the sun all day lately. I have been coming inside and putting this on. This is their soothing cream, and it is just like so soothing on your skin. You really don't need a whole bunch. Just rub it in on top of that serum, and I find these two products specifically together make your skin feel so hydrated, but not like thick, goopy, sticky like some serums do, or some oils. This is like really light on your skin, so I'll even use that soothing cream in the morning. And yeah, it just feels so good. So of course, I was so excited when I saw that they had baby balm. So it says you can apply this healing balm to baby's bottom, nursing nipples, or any patches of dry, irritated skin. It just has tallow from grass-fed cows, again, extra virgin olive oil, pure emu oil, beeswax, all the good stuff. So I will definitely be using this when baby is here. I'm gonna keep this and with all of his other like lotions and ointments and stuff, but I'm feeling this will definitely be a go-to. Thank you again to Primally Pure for sponsoring this video. I love, love, love Primally Pure. Such a big fan, so this was just such like a genuine organic sponsorship for me to do on my channel. I know that you guys would love them as well, and they gave me a code. So you can use the code Madison15 for 15% off your order. I will have Primally Pure linked down in the description box below if you guys would like to go shop. And yeah, I hope you guys love their products as much as I do. All right, now that my skin is feeling so good, I'm about to crawl into bed, read some of my book, and probably like fall asleep. It's only like 9:30, but that's about my bedtime lately. I have been feeling very large lately. I am 31 weeks on Monday and feeling it. I know people said at the end of the third trimester, you start really feeling it, and I'm only at like the beginning of the third trimester. So yeah, as you can hear, I'm just like always out of breath. I'm definitely getting to that point, but no complaints. Very grateful over here. Sleep has just been a little bit more difficult. My clothes, nothing quite fits me anymore. The bump is bumping. I can tell, has been going through a growth spurt lately. I just feel like every morning I wake up and I'm like so much bigger, and his movements are just so much stronger now, and I can like see his movements on the outside. He's just getting really big. But you guys, it is almost July, and July was always like my last month before it's baby month. So I cannot believe that August is almost here. Once August hits, I'll be full term, and he could come at just like any minute, which is insane. So July is my month to get it together. We have my baby shower next Saturday, and then once that comes, I'm gonna be just like full organization prep nesting mode. Like I said, my parents are coming over tomorrow and are gonna help me with a bunch of nursery stuff because we are getting there. The room we're making progress. I really wanted to get like the bones of the room up, a lot of the decor done before my baby shower, just because I know they bring in a lot of stuff in after the shower and I didn't want to be like piling this room with stuff because then it's gonna be even harder to like finish the decor, putting up wallpaper, curtains and all that stuff. So they're gonna come over this weekend, help me with wallpaper. We're gonna wallpaper his crib wall, put up some curtains, hang some shelves, all of that stuff. So I'm going to try to document it as best I can. I have already started like the organization process of kind of just like getting a lot of his like drawers ready to go, because after my baby shower, I'm gonna do all his laundry, put away all of his cute little clothes, and just organize. As you can tell, I am just like dying to get in here and get this room ready. So a little sneak peek of what we have going on so far, but hopefully it'll look a lot more complete after this weekend when my parents come on over to help, and I'll show you a little before and after. I feel like it's already looking so cute. This little crib and this little rocker in the corner. Like I said, we're gonna do some curtains there. We're gonna do wallpaper on this wall, do some floating shelves. We already have some decor up on the wall. We just got a lot of stuff to do, but I feel like once that stuff is done, it'll all look so much more ready for him. My little Velcro dog has not left my side since I got home because I left her for a full week in Florida. And she does not do good when I leave her, but Kyle's family watched her and she loves his family, so I know she was in good hands. All right, I'm going to get some sleep and I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. All right, it is the next morning. Don't mind the air conditioning. I just got in my car. It's like 100 degrees outside. I'll turn the air off for just a second to update you guys. So I forgot to even mention yesterday that I had some fun plans this morning before my parents came over. I just went wedding dress shopping for one of my best friends, my roommate in college. She was also one of my bridesmaids in my wedding. She's engaged and getting married next summer. So she had plans to go wedding dress shopping this morning, and since I just got home from my trip, I was so glad I was able to make it. So it was so much fun. I just left. I was kind of in a rush this morning getting ready and heading out. We had to meet here at 10:30, but it was so much fun. She found the dress and it's beautiful. Just like so her, so classic. I obviously didn't get any like footage in there just because it's kind of like a private moment, you know, whenever you're trying on wedding dresses and, you know, you're not supposed to like show anybody else the dress. But yeah, the dress that she picked was like beautiful. It was just like, I literally got chills whenever she walked out. She looked so pretty in it. So yeah, we were there for a couple of hours. It was so much fun. She tried on probably like 4 or 5 dresses. And then I'm actually about to go get lunch with a couple girlfriends of mine. I had these plans to get lunch for a couple weeks now. You know how it is whenever you get older and you're trying to like make plans with your girlfriends and everyone's busy. It's so hard to like get everyone together. So we've had these plans to get lunch today for a couple weeks now, so I'm really excited. It kind of worked out that was in the morning, and then I'm able to go meet these girls for lunch now. So I'm gonna go meet them. The restaurant's like 20 minutes away from here. We're just gonna get a quick lunch, and then I'm gonna head back to my house and meet my parents there, and we'll get started on all things nursery. All right, guys, don't mind how I'm looking. I just like slopped on all my skincare, took my hair out of a bun, and my jammies laying down in bed. Today was like such a busy day, as you could tell. Just like starting from this morning, going wedding dress shopping with my girlfriends, getting lunch, and then racing home to meet my parents. And literally, we worked in the nursery from 2:30 until 9:30, or like, I think they left the house around 10:30ish. Literally, it took us so long to do that wallpaper. As you guys saw, I put in some clips. It turned out really cute, but let's just say I'm so grateful for my parents, because anybody else would have like walked out of there. It was so frustrating to put up. It was just that peel and stick wallpaper, and I hoped for the best. I hoped it'd be easy to put up, but I've definitely heard nightmare stories about people struggling to put up peel and stick wallpaper. So it was no easy feat. It was hard and frustrating to get all the air bubbles out, to get it perfectly even and like lined up. And I had like a super easy square wall, no outlets. It was like a small wall, like it was literally the easiest wall you could possibly do wallpaper on, and it still took us probably like 3 hours just to do that one accent wall. So I would never attempt to do like a whole room with that stuff. but it turned out so cute. So I think it was worth it. I don't know if my parents will agree that it was worth it. Sorry, I'm literally looking like Hagrid sitting here right now. I can't believe I'm even filming this. I think it turned out really, really cute though. I showed you guys like a little sneak peek of like some of the stuff in the nursery. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a full nursery tour eventually after my shower next weekend, and I get like everything in, and I like organize the nursery, put all this clothes away, and like put all this stuff away and organized. I'm going to film a nursery tour and like a full nursery reveal whenever like the lighting's good. Like I didn't want to show you guys right now, it's like dark in there. But we pretty much got everything up. We did the wallpaper, we did the curtains, we did the floating shelves, the mirror. We hung his name sign up, so that's what I was kind of strategically trying not to show you guys in those clips. His name is hung above the crib, and his name is also in like a few other places in the room, so it's kind of hard. Whenever I film the nursery tour, I'm gonna have to like take those down, I guess, because I just really want to wait to announce his name. I know it's silly, but I just want to wait to announce his name whenever he's born. But we pretty much finished everything. I just like cannot believe it. I mean, I should be able to believe it. We were literally working in there for 6 hours, 7 hours. But we got everything done. I'm just so grateful. So mom and dad, if you're watching this, I love you so much. So, so grateful to have parents, grandparents that are willing to sacrifice a whole day, a lot of stress and hard work, putting up wallpaper and hanging shelves and curtains, like all that stuff. It's really hard and it is very time consuming. So I'm definitely grateful to have family that would do that for their grandson. But yeah, I cannot wait to show you guys it. I'm exhausted. Since it took so long, I was on my feet. You know, most of the time I took some breaks sitting down, but most of the time I was on my feet helping them, and my ankles are swollen. Like, they look like little sausages, and my feet are just like killing me. It feels so good to like sit down and rest. We put in some hard labor work today, and by we I mainly mean my parents. I truly could not have done it without them. So yeah, I'm just like feeling so grateful sitting here tonight. Like I could just sit in that nursery for hours and stare, and I did. When they left, I just like sat in there and just stared, and just like, I love it. It's so cute, and it's just like making me so excited and so happy to have him. And I know that he's just a baby and that he's not going to appreciate the nursery, but that's not the point. It's for me to appreciate. It's for him to be welcomed into the world with his own space. And he's going to have a lot of his stuff in there, and he will sleep in there eventually, and we'll do diaper changes in there, and his rocking chair's in there where I'll, you know, rock him and stuff. So we'll get a lot of use out of it because our nursery is on our first main floor. It's right by our bedroom too. So yeah, all that to say, I'm just so grateful. Cannot wait to show you guys the nursery. I did show you some sneak peeks, so you got to see quite a bit of it. It's turning out so, so good. But I am about to go to sleep and sleep so good. My little stage 5 clinger with me, she sleeps like on my pregnancy pillow with me, like up against my legs. She's so Hey you guys, it is the next day. I have had a very busy morning. As you just saw, I tried to include a few clips of kind of some things that I had going on today. I'm now just home sitting in the nursery. This is where I spend most of my time now. I literally just like sit in here, like daydream about meeting him. But it is Monday now. I had a bunch of doctor appointments this morning, so I thought I would kind of update you on that, update you on baby boy and like how he's doing. Sorry if you hear the dogs. Mia's over there playing with her ball. But yeah, if you're new around here, I've been doing or getting bi-weekly ultrasounds for baby since our anatomy scan because he has a condition called CPAM, which is basically fancy way of saying that he has a small mass in one of his lungs. And so we've been monitoring it very closely. We are very lucky that he has a very mild case and that his mass is very, very small. And so today I had 3 different appointments. I had an ultrasound, just like our normal checkup ultrasound, to check on the lung mass, and we got great news. They said the mass was so small they could barely even see it. The further along I get, the harder it is to see the mass in general, just because he's getting bigger, taking up more space in my belly, his bones are getting denser, all of that, which kind of comes into play whenever they're doing ultrasounds. But ultimately the mass is really small, so that's exactly what we wanted to hear. And then my second appointment of the day was with a neonatologist and a pediatric surgeon because he will be needing surgery, unfortunately, whenever he is around like 4 to 6 months old. Kind of long story short, the mass that's in his lung actually doesn't affect his breathing. At least it's not because of how small it is. In more extreme cases, it can. His mass specifically is not going to affect him when he's born. They remove the mass more just preventatively for future complications down the road. So they said the hardest part about his condition is that you're bringing a seemingly healthy baby into the hospital when they're 4 to 6 months old to get surgery to remove the mass. So I have a whole video talking about his condition. I will try to remember to link on the screen if you're curious. It's called CPAM, like I said, congenital pulmonary airway malformation. So yeah, that was like our first 2 appointments of the day, and this was our first time meeting with a pediatric surgeon of any kind, and they wanted to wait until we were like past 30 weeks so that they could have like a better idea of the size of the mass and stuff. And we're honestly, like, we had the best news we could today, the best prognosis that we can for his condition. They have like an extremely positive outlook about labor and delivery. All of that should go as normal. Obviously they can't predict anything crazy that could happen in a normal delivery, but as far as his mass, his lung, they're not concerned at all and expect just a normal delivery, which is really exciting. So I'll get to deliver at my normal hospital and everything. They will have a team just kind of like on standby just to be there and be around whenever he's born, but that's for any high-risk case. They'll typically have some sort of team there. But yeah, they're not expecting like any NICU stay or anything like that. We'll basically just bring him back to monitor his lungs whenever he's like a month old and schedule a surgery for a different time. So yeah, I know that was kind of a lot of information, but I feel like I haven't updated you guys on little baby in quite a while, and I did want to be transparent about everything that we're going through just because this will be a huge part of our life, a huge part of his life over the next year or so. It doesn't affect him in the future. They basically said after the surgery, you'll never see us or hear from us again. It's like it never happened, which we're very grateful for. It's not something that will affect his quality of life. So yeah, that's kind of what today was about, just checking in on him. After I had that meeting with the surgeon, Kyle was actually able to come down for that one, which was great. He was working today, and he works at the hospital that I have my high-risk appointments for, so he was able to run down and meet me for the meeting. And then I went off to an OB, just like a normal OB appointment. I just happened to have like all 3 of those appointments scheduled for today, so it was like a super busy morning from like 8 a.m. to 2 o'clock of doctor appointments and all that. I had like an hour break in between 2 of the appointments, so I stopped and got some coffee, as you guys saw, a little bit of breakfast, and then I just got back from one of my good friends' houses. A good friend of mine, Allie, she just had a baby in May, so a couple months ago, and I hadn't like gone to visit or meet him yet, so on my way home I stopped at her house and was able to meet him and just like catch up with her and hear all things, how motherhood's going and how birth went and all the things. It's just like such an exciting time, especially knowing that that's about to be me. It's about to be my turn. So like holding her baby boy is just like so surreal that I'll have one of those in just a couple months. I just got home and honestly, I'm just gonna like chill out. It's like we have a heat wave warning right now in St. Louis. I think like it's 98 degrees outside. I'm exhausted from going in and out of buildings, doctor appointments, and even just like driving, getting in and out of my hot car. I'm like, mama needs to lay down in some air conditioning stat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to go lay horizontally in some air conditioning and just like rest the rest of the night. But I'm gonna end off this vlog here just because I'm going to start up a new vlog this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed getting to see little sneak peeks of the nursery, getting to see us putting some of it together. It is just like all coming together so cute. I love these cute little curtains. I just love sitting in this little corner and just like dreaming about the day that I get to meet him and like actually hold him when I'm in this chair. And yeah, it's just all becoming like so surreal. It's so special. So I'm so excited that I get to share all of this with you guys. It's been just like the best time of my life. So fun to document it and be able to look back on it one day. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. As always, I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video.